Hello, everyone. Anyone, I know this isn't going to be seen. It's going to be blocked out by certain people who need to hide the fact that they are guilty of first degree murder. But no matter how much you block this out, it's still not going to change the fact that you are guilty of ending a bloodline with 100% proof. 6 years, police, MK Ultra use on me, very serious brain splitting, serious skull deforming, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest, arrest refusals, extortion, lies, time buying, cover ups, medical file falsifications for discrimination, treatment refusals, blacklisting, assuring police get away with their crimes. 6 years revenge retaliation against me for speaking of their human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and money laundering. I have been made homeless. I have had serious death threats, forced confinement, falsely charged. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken away from me. I was shot August 6th in Napanee, Ontario, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. XOPP chief or commander, he is a pedophile sex slave trafficker. He went by in a white Jeep Wrangler. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him. I found out that to be a cop Barty. Both of them. This happened to me after me talking of their human trafficking, sex slavery, homeless exploitation, and one of the ones involved were also stalking children for XOPP chief at Tim Hortons. Anyway, I was shot by something that went into, not by a bullet, but by something that went into my right ear. XOPP chief or commander, year 2019, whether still around or not, is still guilty of first degree premeditated attempted murder. The one that shot me, Cop Barty, he is guilty of first degree premeditated attempted murder with intent to commit. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Christine Schultz, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, a blonde haired, heavy set woman. She is the one that got me medically blacklisted through her girlfriend. Shelley Hafner or Huffner had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with the crimes against me through Judge Chappelle from Kingston, Ontario. Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224. Each and every one of them are MK Ultra, gang stalking, slave trafficking. They're guilty of torture crimes, drug trafficking, sex assaults, extortion, homicides, and Dr. Tatiana Vakadinovic, Lennox and Hennepin County General Hospital, girlfriend to Stacy Kingston AMHS, the one that falsifies medical files for treatment refusals, blacklisting their victims to assure no help. She is guilty of first degree premeditated attempted murder with intent to commit. She is guilty of torture crimes with the intent to cover up through the file falsifications, through having me falsely charged, not once, but twice. First time in an attempt to give me a criminal record not previously had, and also in an attempt to get away with what they've gotten away with. She is guilty regardless of first degree premeditated attempted murder with intent to commit. And one way or another, I am going to have her charged. I am going to sue her ass to kingdom come. Damages done, time bought. I have proven the changes done to me. I have proven external, very serious damages. and not being able to do anything about it, regardless of whether this is being blocked out by Pegasus and Stingray, obviously through cops and their accomplices. Bill Wooldridge, a guy known as Bill Wooldridge, the one that was stalking children for XOPP chief or commander, my shooter, he thinks that he his name is Bill Wooldridge. He has many alias names: Bill Wooldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarossable, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, which is the name of a wanted escapee, and Robert Cross are some of his alias names. Blair Hardy Kane, the Bill Wooldridge, he also thinks he and I were switched at birth, thinks that he is my dad and was stalking my mother and calling my mother mom. He and Blair Hardy Kane, or Blair Kane Hardy, alleged OPP supervisor, are guilty of stalking, torturing, and causing my mother's death. They murdered her with intent to commit, and I have proven and can prove how it was done, regardless of the time bought. Human trafficking, sex slavery traffickers, with and for OPP, the drug traffickers, the registered sex offenders, their harbored inmates, and dangerous offenders that they are giving free drugs to and very seriously protecting, because it also protects them as well. Harry Hartwick, my cousin. Dale Hartwick, his nephew, my cousin, personally had told me of his involvement. Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, Raymond LeBlanc, Tyler Teabag Lake, who is the lover boyfriend to OPP drug cop Robert Kane, Jason Van Alstyne, crackhead who sells fentanyl between Napanee and Kingston, committing overdose homicides and also guilty of a possible homicide in 2021. He's guilty of first degree stalking, torture crimes, my identity theft with the intent to commit homicide. He is a stroke victim. Each and every one of these lowlives are using MK Ultra on me. I can prove their guilt 100%. There is also another involved who is guilty of torture crimes, brain injury, forced confinement, death threats, with the intent to commit homicide for disability fraud. Congratulations, everybody involved, for what you've done to me, for what you're about to do to me, and get away with it. Luckily, I have no rights. You, when you are committing your crimes, seriously fucking mutilating me, seriously brain injuring me, all for revenge retaliation is what this is about. Completely forcing me to change my fucking identity with proof. You are very seriously dangerous. You are very seriously sadistic. You have no care or concern for life. This is also how you are framing victims. Families of murdered and missing. It is 100% police involved crimes, regardless of who it is. If they have done this to me, how many others has it been done to and gotten away with? Once again, because I am the end of my bloodline and there is nothing I can do about what has happened to me. Damage is done. I have no rights. You've assured it. I just asked, do not throw my body into a ditch. Once again, my wife, who we are no longer together, has been under serious death threats as well, and my nephew. Nothing, no harm in any way, shape, or form better come to them. One way or another, I am going to get you lowlives arrested. I will come up with the $22,000, no matter how much it takes me to pay OPP to get it done. And one way or another, each and every cop involved is going to face lawsuits. I, right now, provably could sue for at least a couple $100 million and I would win. I can prove crimes that they've done to me and gotten away with it. This is why you're buying time in hopes of deniability and the way that you are going about doing it, plus the arrest refusals, the time buying, medical blacklisting. You have proven you have no care or concern for life in any way, shape, or form. I think it's time because nobody can be arrested. I have been saying this and buying time. No more time can be bought because you are fucking with my bloodline. See, man, I'm also going to see you arrested and charged too. Make no mistake about it. And that's no threat. Anything more happens to me in any way, shape, or form, it will be more revenge retaliation. Why? Because I have no legal rights. Why? Because I have no medical rights. I am also under police gag orders as well. Threats and intimidations. Time bought. You are fucking seriously brain injuring me, taking my memories, taking my life, taking my identity, taking my bloodline, and getting away with it for